Have you ever noticed how a calm mind can really set the stage for a good night's sleep? That's the idea behind our new podcast, Good Sleep. Greg, our host from Optimal Relationships Daily, is here to help ease you into a peaceful night's rest with some positive affirmations. And these affirmations aren't just comforting, they can help ease anxiety and nurture positive thoughts, setting you up for true good sleep. So, press play on Good Sleep tonight because a good tomorrow starts with a good night's sleep. Just search for Good Sleep in your podcast app and be sure to pick the one from Optimal Living Daily. This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 2352. Are You in Your Blue Zone? By Ryan Frederick of Here.life. And I'm Dr. Neil, your host and narrator. Happy Monday and welcome back to another week of Optimal Health Daily. This is where I read to you from some of the best health and fitness blogs on the web, kind of like an ongoing audiobook, and with a bit of my commentary at the end. Now, last week, I was talking about the blue zones in one of my commentaries. Leah Genders wrote a wonderful article about how it's okay to hate exercise and what's not okay about that. And in my commentary, I talked about the blue zones. So it's so perfect that today I'm reading to you an article all about whether or not you're in the blue zone. So with that, let's get right to today's post as we optimize your life. Are You in Your Blue Zone? By Ryan Frederick of Here.life. Dan Buettner and his colleagues at National Geographic made a splash about 20 years ago with the concept of blue zones. Blue zones are places where people live extraordinarily long and healthy lives, often living to 100 years of age at rates up to 10 times greater than the average U.S. citizen. The researchers identified 5 blue zones: Okinawa, Japan; Sardinia, Italy; Nicoya, Costa Rica; Ikaria, Greece; and Loma Linda, California, USA. And more recently, Singapore has been named the 6th blue zone in their Netflix special. Their work revealed that where you live and the lifestyle choices you make matter immensely. In fact, recent research suggests that environmental and lifestyle decisions account for upwards of 93% of your longevity, leaving just 7% for your DNA. For most of us, the opportunity is less about moving to Japan or another official blue zone location, and more about living in a place and following a lifestyle that optimizes the odds of living a long, purposeful, healthy, and financially secure life. Are you living in your blue zone? If not, what's holding you back? Insights from Blue Zone research and beyond. The Blue Zone researchers found 9 common themes, what they called the power of 9, among the people living in designated blue zones. These include moderate regular physical activity, life purpose, stress reduction, moderate caloric intake, plant-based diet, moderate alcohol intake, especially wine, engagement in spirituality or religion, engagement in family life, and engagement in social life. They also found some specific insights about each of the blue zones. Sardinia is remarkable in the way the society reveres its elders and models intergenerational activity. Okinawa stands out for its plant-based diet and portion control, sense of daily purpose, and ability to maintain very close relationships with a cluster of friends throughout life. Loma Linda is noted for its importance of faith. It's a largely Seventh-day Adventist community, strong social network, and connection to nature. More recently, other researchers have conducted more robust research to better understand the key drivers for living a long, healthy life. For example, researchers have found that loneliness, the subjective feeling that accompanies discrepancies between one's desired and actual relationships, is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day and can increase the risk of premature death by as much as 30%. Social connections and enriching relationships keep us healthy. We've also learned about the importance of purpose. Researchers have found that purpose, which is defined as the sources of meaning that are both goal-oriented and motivated by a desire to make a difference in the world beyond oneself, is one of the best predictors of happiness. People who have a defined purpose tend to be both psychologically and physically healthier than those who do not. Individuals without purpose are more likely to suffer from depression, boredom, loneliness, and anxiety. Role of place and personal choice. One of the key insights from the Blue Zone research is that the culture of where you live matters. To a large degree, we are influenced by the people around us. We're even influenced by our friends' friends' friends. If our social network tends to be obese, we face a higher risk of obesity. If our social network is composed of happy people, we are more likely to be happy. Our choice in a neighborhood, in effect, is a choice to be part of a social network, and therefore a choice about which characteristics we develop. Place is a personal choice. It's about aligning your values and priorities to find the best place for you. Lists like best places to live or best places to retire can be informative, but it's unlikely that the best place for you is part of such lists. To get to the right answer for you is often more complicated and complex. Are you in your blue zone? You may be living in your perfect blue zone. You have a sense of purpose, are socially connected, physically active, maintain a healthy diet, and are financially secure, on top of living in a home that you have an emotional connection to and meets your physical needs. For most of us, however, not every box is checked. In such cases, it's worth taking a moment to assess what's working and what's not, and doing the work to explore what might be a better fit. The free Right Place, Right Time assessment offers a helpful snapshot. Frequently, it may not require a move, just a better orientation to and rethinking of your current place. For me, Okinawa is on my bucket list of places to visit. But what's more important is for me to create my version of a blue zone in a place I call home. You just listened to the post titled, "Are You in Your Blue Zone?" by Ryan Frederick of Here.life. Is hiring challenging? Yes. Do you love a challenge? Also yes. You need a hiring partner that can help you rise to the challenge. You need Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills, Indeed's a powerful hiring platform that can help you do it all. With Instant Match, over 80% of employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job, according to Indeed Data US. One of the things I love about Indeed is that Indeed shows you candidates whose resumes fit your description immediately after you post, so you can hire faster. Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/health. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/health. Indeed.com/health. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. One of my favorite things to do and to recommend to patients and clients is whenever you have a goal set, like, hey, I want to live like they do in the blue zones, is to first assess where you are right now. How far away are you from your ultimate goal? And so I love that today's author, Ryan, suggested a free assessment to have you check how close you are to this idea of living in a blue zone. Now, when I talked about the blue zones last week during one of my commentaries, I was talking about how those in blue zones are physically active, but yet they're not gym rats. Instead, when they're physically active, they just tend to move more throughout the day. They walk to a store, they walk up and down stairs and up and down hills, they walk to their friends' and family's houses for that social connectedness, right? They just move their bodies more often. When we think about the word exercise, the actual definition of exercise is that we're moving the body with the intention of improving our fitness. But again, movement doesn't have to be about improving fitness. It can just be about moving our bodies more. When you're on a phone call, instead of sitting there, get up and walk around. That counts. And the added bonus is not only are you making social connections by being on that phone call, but you're getting in some of that movement. Now you're getting even closer to reaching that goal of being in a blue zone. All right, that'll do it for the Monday episode. I hope you're having a great start to your week, and I'll be back here tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.